Divine beloveds, welcome to your weekly reading, and we about to find out what is going on this week. What can we expect? What are the challenges? We're about to get all up into it. Now, if you are not a part of our family as yet, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Go on and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I drop my weekly readings. Okay? All of you that are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. We're about to have another bomb ass reading. Let's get into it. Pile 1 has the patriarch. Pile 2 got the matriarch. And pile 3 has the root of air. So, you know how we do. Use your intuition, pick your pile, and I will see you there. Pile 1, beloveds, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Isis Divine, and we about to talk about what's going on this week. We about to get into it, get all into the nitty gritty. If you are not a part of my family as yet, what you doing? Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop my weekly readings. Let's get it popping. The patriarch, unapologetic is what it says. This is traditionally the emperor. So y'all are taking charge of something this week. Some of you are taking control of something. Some of you are stepping into fatherhood, or finding out that you're going to be a father. Some of you, something that you've been working on, it could be your business or your career is stabilizing. Your finances are increasing in it in some type of way, maybe receiving a promotion or getting an increase in clients and sales and whatever it is you do, subscriptions. But there's something increasing for you this week, stabilizing with the number 4 here. Some of you could be finding out about a home or, something moving forward when it comes to moving into some sort of new home or apartment or something like that. All right, let's get it popping with the tea leaves, shall we? 4 messages for pile 1, please. What's going on for their week ahead? The next 7 to 10 days. What's going on? How that is not for those of y'all that don't know or you're new here, I close my eyes during this part. I just find it a lot more entertaining. Personally, to close my eyes and pick the tea leaves. Oh, yeah, I got a green one. I very rarely pull the green ones. So let's see what it is. Okay, come on now. Work with me. Thank you. I want to see what it is first. Happiness. Oh, I love that. Happiness. We got Tower. Look, solid foundation, success with effort. That's the same energy as the 4. Solid foundation, some sort of home. I'm telling you, about to find out something about you moving, or even if you're not necessarily moving this week, you're going to find out something about it. Something that is leading to happiness, stability. Like you're approved for the apartment you're moving in on the 1st or 15th or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you're moving in sooner than you think you are. We have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. I feel like you are at this elephant moment. There is something, some of you are receiving some sort of information or explanation. That's a much better word. Some sort of explanation to something that occurred. Something that's going to bring in understanding. You don't know why something occurred the way it did, and you're going to be receiving some sort of information this week that is going to help you understand and leave you wiser in this particular topic for some of you. We have Apple. Temptation will test you. Okay. So you know how we do it. Let's get some clarifiers on each of these and see what they talking about. Damn, I ain't even saying that yet. What is this? Receive? Okay. Y'all are receiving something this week. Some of you some information. Some of you, you're receiving approval for a place or something you've applied for. Some of you are receiving an explanation. It could be an apology. All right, Patriarch. Why is the Patriarch here for pound 1? This is y'all main energy. What's going on? Tell me more about the Patriarch. Okay, what do we get? Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you get the perspective needed. I feel like the perspective is what is being gained this week. Especially with the Elephant card here. I feel like there is a new perspective that is putting you in control or back in control of a situation. Happiness. Tell me more about happiness for pound 1. Some of you have something going on, some sort of friction or confusion, misunderstanding going on with your father, and you're being asked to step back. And it's like there's something you don't know. There's something else you need to know before you just make your final decision or before you judge the situation or something like that. For happiness, we have expand. What a beautiful clarifier for happiness. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. You are expanding. I'm telling you, you're stepping into, take these messages that resonate for you, because, it's a lot of messages for a lot of people. But you're stepping into some sort of stability. Something is moving forward. Some sort of advancement or progress in something this week. You're being put back in control of the situation. For some of you, it could be being promoted to a higher position at work. You could be stepping into a leadership role. Some of you could be stepping into fatherhood. Some of you could just be gaining control of a particular situation in your life, or gaining control of your life in general. However it resonates for you. Your happiness, however, is expanding. It's like you're open to receiving endless possibilities. Tower. Tell me more about the Tower for power 1. Why is this here for their week? What's going on? Why is the Tower? Solid foundation. Listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time for you to act on its wisdom. So, I feel like some of you are applying for something or looking for a new home or a new relationship even. And you're being asked to listen to your inner voice when it comes to something in particular this week. That has to do with you. I don't know. I keep hearing like you're applying for something, or a house keeps coming to mind. So like there's an offer coming in for some of you, and you need to listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut feeling when it comes to this offer, this contract, this apology. For some of you, listen to your inner voice. Your gut is correct. Elephant. Tell me why elephant is here. Tell me about elephants. We have surrender. Surrender to your long journey, whether it's physical or mental. Surrender to the journey. Surrender to where you are. Surrender to your present moment. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. I feel like a lot of you have done this, and that's where this wisdom is coming from. Like you finally surrendered. And I don't know, some of you I feel like are learning something this week that helps you move forward in the situation that you surrender to. Some of you are stepping into a higher level of understanding with something or someone or a situation, like a situation. Apple. Why is Apple here for pile 1? What does this have to do with their week? What is going on? Tell me more about Apple, please. Temptation that will test you. We have break free. Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. So for some of you, this tribe is a relationship. Some of you, this tribe is a friendship. There is something that, for some of you, there's an ex coming back with an apology or explanation. I don't know why I keep hearing explanation specifically. And it's like every time I try to say apology, explanation supersedes it or takes it over. So it's somebody explaining something. But this feels like advice. This apple is giving more like the devil energy, an attachment, an unhealthy attachment. And I feel like for a lot of you, you've already, like you're not in contact with this person right now, or you don't see them or talk to them all the time. Or you just recently broke up with them. And they're coming in. It's a temptation. I feel like for some of you, it may not even come across as a temptation. It may just come across as, oh, look, we're getting along still, even though we just broke up. But I don't feel like it, for some of you, it's necessarily a toxic energy, but it's something that is not in alignment with where you're going. The path that you're on, this energy is not in alignment with it, whatever it is. It could be a job. I'm feeling a relationship for a lot of you, but it could be a job also, or a partnership of some kind. Excuse me. Okay, let's get to the tarot. Pile 1. Okay. Oh my God, y'all got the Empress. You got the Emperor and the Empress. What's going on this week for pile 1? What's going on? This one wants to come out. Okay. What's the challenge? What is the challenge? An opportunity. What is the advice? Expand with the 3 of Wands. Well, they're very consistent. And what's the outcome? Oh, we got 2. Look, the 4 of Wands is exactly what this 4 is giving me here on the Emperor. The 4 of Wands and the World. Oh, let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about it, shall we? Let us talk about it. Let me see here. Y'all got the Emperor, which is the Patriarch. You started off with that. Now you have the Empress. So this is definitely a relationship for a lot of you. Or there's something going on. I'm going to say this because it's not just one topic. There are several messages here. There have been several messages from the beginning. But for some of you, this is about a relationship. There's something about a relationship going on in your week ahead. Some of you, it's your parents or family. Something's going on in your family. That I feel like something might be revealed. For those of you that it's about your family. Okay, let's get into it. What's going on this week? The Empress and the Eight of Wands. You are upscaling in something that you have been trying to manifest. There's a manifestation, something you've been wanting. You made this happen. You brought this into existence. This feels like an upgrade, a financial upgrade. I felt that earlier also. You got the Emperor and the Empress. That's like the richest, wealthiest cards, couple, you know, people in the tarot. And it's coming in very quickly with this Eight of Wands. Also, information, or some sort of message or communication. Your challenge is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the offer that I feel is the offer I was picking up on with the apple, with the temptation. I feel like the offer is, it's not necessarily, let me give you an example. Like you may be offered a new job, and the challenge is not necessarily that the job is not it. The challenge is that they may be trying to lowball you, and you need to speak up for yourself. You know what I mean? I'll take the job, but I want $35 an hour instead of 20. And I'm not taking anything lower than that based on my this, that, and that qualifications. Something to that respect. You know, we're going to get clarifiers and go deeper, obviously. But let me get an oracle message to go with this. Well, I was going to turn the deck around, but the card made itself known. We got Protection Guardian. Drop your shield. Okay. That's interesting. Some of you may be too guarded. Some of you may not. You may be so guarded that you don't recognize the opportunity, and that's why it's a challenge for you. So I'm getting so many different messages. Let's get the clarifiers. The Three of Wands is your advice, which is to expand, to get out of your comfort zone, to don't just go with something because that's what you're used to, or that's how it's always been. Get out of your comfort zone. Go make the choice that, you know, makes you afraid, that you're nervous to make. The one that's like, ooh, I don't know if I can do that. That's the one you should do, so to speak, is the advice. Because the outcome is a successful ending to something, and like stepping into some sort of stability, celebrating again with the home, with the Four of Wands. Some of you are definitely moving. You could be ending a long, like you could have been living in one place for a long time, and you're finally moving out into another part of the world, or country, or city, or something, or you're moving out by yourself where you've always lived with someone. You could be ending a marriage or a relationship and stepping out, you know, into independence. Whatever it is for you, it's ending successfully, and happy. You have more happiness here. You started off with happiness with the tea leaf. You got more happiness here with the Four of Wands. Like, this is a very light celebratory week for you. You're going to like how it goes. You're going to like how it flows. You're going to like the things that are happening. Your advice is to get out of your comfort zone, to allow yourself to take up space, to be big. Step out into the world and take up space. The Empress. Why is the Empress here for pile 1? Okay. I don't believe I'm taking all. Oh, I'm definitely not taking all of this. The Page of Swords, though. Interesting. Interesting. The choices for pile 1, 2, and 3 are all out here in different ways. Obviously, the patriarch is here. The Emperor is pile 2's choice, which is the matriarch. And the Page of Swords is pile 3's choice. Very interesting. I'm going to do that shuffle again, though, because that's just too many cards. What is the Empress here for pile 1? One card, please. Give me a clarifier on what's going on for their week with the Empress. Okay. Whatever. We got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Look at the energy here of something you're not trusting. Again, you need to use your intuition. Some of you, there's something that you need to tweak with this offer or opportunity. There's something that's not trusting around you, or you're not getting the entire story. You are, though. Like in every situation where they bring up this energy, you're coming out on top. Things are balancing out for you. This could be somebody at work not being totally honest with you, or your boss not telling you the whole story. But it could be something like your boss was hiding the fact that you got the job or you got the promotion with the Six of Wands. So there's just something you don't know. And when you find out about it, especially with the Page of Swords having fell out here earlier, that, you know, once you learn this information or whatever this is, you'll understand, you'll get it. You'll get it. I think this might be self-deception for a lot of you. You might be thinking it's one way, but it's really not. But as long as you use your intuition, you're going to see through whatever might be thrown your way. You're going to see through it. You're going to come out on top. The truth is going to be exposed for some of you. The, you know, what it really is, what it is and what it ain't, that's going to come out. And it's going to be publicized. Like, everybody involved in it is going to know. It's going to be obvious. Like, you didn't even have to say anything, so to speak. You're coming out on top with something, and whatever the situation is for you, you're coming out on top of it. So if you've been dealing with a friction with your family, or somebody, you know, spreading gossip or lies about you, you know, whatever it may be, you're going to come out on top. The truth is going to come out for some of you. For some of you, you're being promoted. Some of you are, you know, going to find out you're pregnant. And you're like the grandchild of the family or something like that. Some of you are like receiving some sort of recognition that everybody's going to see at work. For some of you, it's family. It's like work or family. That's why I'm getting the most. What else? Some of you, I don't know, for like some of you are celebrating your grandmother this week. The family is celebrating her. I don't know, maybe it's her birthday or something. I don't know. That's obviously for a small amount of you. Eight of Wands. What's going on this week for the Eight of Wands? Okay. We got the Star and the Page of Cups. You're definitely getting some sort of communication. For some of you, this is something emotional. This is going to be an emotional healing conversation. It could even bring, like, it could be somebody like an ex asking to start again, or apologizing to you, or explaining to you what was going on during a certain period of your relationship that may have even caused y'all to break up, but now he's able to finally tell you what was actually going on, and you have a different understanding about it. There's some sort of healing coming between you and someone else, or some sort of healing being brought to a situation. Understanding. I'm not necessarily picking up a reconciliation, but they definitely want another chance. What your decision will be, I don't know. You have the outcome of the world and the Four of Wands. That I'm getting so many messages with that. I don't even want to go there yet. But there's definitely some sort of apology or explanation coming that I believe you're going to appreciate. I feel like you're going to appreciate the conversation. It's not going to be a bad conversation. It's going to bring you some relief in something. Okay. And you manifested this. It's coming in hot. Should be coming in very quickly for you. Okay. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Is it here as a challenge? For pile 1. Strength. It's your time to shine. Some of you are used to being in the background, and this opportunity is putting you in the spotlight. You're where you might be uncomfortable. Some of you have been disappointed so much that it's almost like a too good to be true opportunity. I feel like some of you may have had a hard time recently, and you may have been alone through it a lot. And someone could possibly even be a stranger, or someone you don't know yet, or just someone you're not expecting is going to help you with something or give you something tangible, something physical. Some of you could be given a place to live, or a car, some sort of transportation. We have Leo energy out here also, and Aquarius, and Taurus, and Libra, and Aries also. Who else we got out here? That's it so far. Okay, why is the Three of Wands here in the... What is this? The advice. This was yeah, it's a challenge. This is the advice. Three of Wands. Look, you got the Ace of Pentacles again. Isn't that something? There is some sort of opportunity that is like, it's out of your comfort zone. Something you're not expecting, absolutely. It's awesome. It's a great financial opportunity for some of you. It's expanding you financially. There's something being offered to you this week that is expanding your finances in one way or another. Some of you, I feel, are physically, like your job opportunity might be to go abroad somewhere and work in like Thailand or something. And it's like exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. Whatever it is, this is your advice is to take this opportunity. Take this opportunity. But I feel like you need to use your intuition with it. There may be something that you need to tweak it more to fit your needs. Like, this is beautiful, I just need this, or something like that. It could be that way. You could be offered a place to live where you're being given a month lease, and you want to take the place, and you will pay the rent and pay all the moving fees, but it needs to be a year lease. Something to that, these are just examples. Something may need to be tweaked. I don't think the opportunity needs to be thrown away altogether. For some of you, this is a relationship from the past specifically. The opportunity that you're being given to, it feels like to renew something. I don't feel like the opportunity is a bad opportunity, but I feel like it needs to be done slowly. I feel like it needs to, and like maybe the first time it moved very quickly and very fast, and that's where y'all fucked up at, and now this time you need to slow down. So these are just examples. But the opportunity is solid. It's going to expand you. You started off with expand and the Emperor. And I felt like there was an opportunity then, especially with the Elephant here. There's something being offered. Also, and in a separate message, there could be something also trying to tempt you off the road that you're currently on. So there are two, with, you know what? And with two aces here, you could be having two opportunities. I literally just heard that as I picked up on that. You could have two opportunities here. And it's not like they could be conflicting. One could be a relationship and one could be a job or something like that. They don't have to be two of the same type of things. They don't have to be two men or two women or two jobs. There's two opportunities. And the key is for you to listen to your intuition this week. Let's trust yourself. Trust what you're hearing. Trust what you're feeling. You'll know when it's the right thing and when it's not. Because I don't feel like it's one opportunity. And I feel like it could be a relationship and something financial for a lot of you. Some sort of apology from a relationship or something, or a friend or something like that. And also a job opportunity that may need to be tweaked. Okay? The world. Tell me about this outcome with the world and the Four of Wands, please, for pound one. Wow. What is that? It flew all the way over there. We got the Hermit. Okay? So some of you are walking away from a relationship. And the outcome for you is moving on happily by yourself, independently. Some of you, it's like some of you are going off by yourself. Like you may normally be around a bunch of family and friends, and the opportunity that you're being given is away from home. Far away travel, like I said, on the other side of the world, or, you're from America and you got a job offer in Timbuktu type of shit, and you love it, but it's also nerve-wracking. Some of you are just ending the week wiser, like this elephant. You're ending the week more in tune with a deeper understanding of something. That's actually what I'm getting for the most of you. You have a deeper understanding of whatever these situations are going on in your week. You're understanding something to a much deeper level, whether it be relationship or otherwise. There's a deeper understanding in this thing successfully closing out, in you moving on to a higher level of stability this week, something stabilizing for you. You're also receiving a deeper understanding, a deeper inner awareness is what is resulting from your week. This is very beautiful. It's very very roundabout, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. But all in all, upgrading, progressing, moving forward. Need some final messages for pound one. What's going on with their week ahead? Maybe one more. What's going on? Thank you. Okay. We got difficult road, responsibility, and lone wolf. Look, see, I tell you, some of y'all are like going off on your own, being strong, independent, standing in your power, single. Some of you are leaving a relationship. Some of you may not necessarily be single, but you might be spending more time with yourself this week. Like you might be going within this week. This feels like advice too. We got difficult road. I feel like this is the road that you have been on, that you're currently on right now. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things. I feel like that came out last week in one of my pals also. This feels like a graduation, a continuation of last week's energy. And then we have responsibility, taking responsibility for your life, seeing your own faults, owning up to your mistakes. Like, I don't know, a lot of you are embarking on some sort of journey alone. Like you're doing the journey alone, whether you're actually single, alone, no friends, you know, being in solitude, or you're just embarking on this journey alone. You're doing something, stepping out of your comfort zone this week. And I love this for you, Pile 1. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your week, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I love you. Pile 2 beloveds, welcome. Welcome to this week's reading of what is going on, what is happening this week. Welcome or welcome back. If you are not a part of our family, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. I'll wait. Hit it right now. Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's get it popping. You start off with the matriarch. Nurture the harvest with the number 3. Some of you are spending a lot of time with family this week. Some of you are finding out you're becoming a mother. Some of you are spending time with your mother or grandmother this week. Some of you are stepping into some sort of divine feminine type of role. I don't even know what that means. That's just what I'm hearing. Some sort of nurturer. You might be the nurturer of your family or taking control of it this week. You could have your family could be experiencing some sort of sorrow, and you are taking charge of the family duties. Some of you are the focus this week. Like you're taking care, your self-care is like unapologetic. Like you're taking a break. Like you've had enough, and this week you're, taking yourself to the spa or something like that. Let's get into the tea leaves and go deeper. 4 messages for Pile 2 and what's going on in their week ahead, please. What do we have for them? Thank you. For those of you who are new here, I like to close my eyes and pick that. Now, what did I just... Oh, okay. And pick the tea leaves. I find it to be highly entertaining. And then I open my eyes and it's like, oh, what'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? So, you got wishbone. A wish is granted. That's how y'all popping it off. Wishbone. Okay, what did we get? Eagle. Triumphed over troubles, obstacles. Okay, Pile 2. Y'all been going through it, and this week you're stepping into a break. Some sort of breakthrough. Resolution to your issue. The answer you've been looking for. Having all the information that you need, or the information you've been waiting on. Oh my God, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. This is beautiful. Y'all have beautiful energy. This is sort of new beginnings. Nice. Lobster, financial pinch. They had to throw something in there, right? Financial pinch. Okay, I feel like y'all are getting out of a financial pinch. I feel like that's actually what that means. I feel like that's current energy. And some of your troubles or obstacles were financial for some of you. You have a fresh start in something. Some of you, a wish is being granted. For some of you, that's finding out you're pregnant. You're birthing something. You're bringing something into creation. You have new creative ideas, and you have the Empress. Because the matriarch is traditionally the Empress, if I didn't say that earlier. Something you're bringing into your birthing. Something like that. That's all I keep hearing. You're birthing something. Let's clarify. The matriarch. Tell me more about the matriarch for pile 2. Why is this here? Some of you are co-creating. Like, I don't know. I heard some of you could be getting pregnant this week. Like, co-creating with your boo. Some of you are co-creating with your family. You're coming up with some type of idea or taking the first step in an idea that you and your family came up with together. Tell me more about the Empress, please. For pile 2, we got give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. So some of you could be, like I said, taking control of the family dealings, and that's how you're giving. Some of you, I feel like something is being given to you from family or people who feel like family to you or are like family. I feel like that goes along with, it was this pile that I picked that receive came out, right? No, maybe not. I can't remember. Maybe not. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're being given something from your mom. Some of you could be given or inheriting some sort of family heirloom or property or something. Wishbone. Tell me more about the wishbone, please. Some of you could be like karma being returned to you from you being a given person, such a giving person. Like you're naturally a giving person. Tell me more about wishbone. Thank you. We got connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to be simply around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. Some of you, your wish has been to connect with your family. Some of you have been wanting a new relationship, and you're going to meet somebody this week. Some of you, this card is giving me mainly this co-creation that I was picking up with the matriarch card. Well, with the vibration of the 3 here, should I say. There's like a people are pertinent to your week. And I feel like it's not people you're expecting. It may not necessarily be people that you would think of, but in connecting with them, you are meeting someone new, figuring out a new idea, a new way of doing something like that. It's like the thing you've been looking for. Eagle. Tell me more about eagle. We have bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you have to do this. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision. And you will feel so much better, lighter when you do. Some of you have been putting off a decision to walk away from someone. And you're going to do that this week. I feel like you're going to learn something that is like, okay, fuck this. Now I'm really done. You're going to find out something that seals the deal for you. Some of you, you need to, like you've been wanting to ask for not a promotion, but like a pay raise. You've been wanting a pay raise, and you're going to do it this week. Like you're going to find the bravery, as the card says. You're going to find the bravery to do that. Either way, so a lot of you are speaking up on something that is, I don't know, it's like it leads to your triumph over troubles. Some of you, I feel like, have done this speaking up already. You've spoken up in some way. Some of you have testified in a hearing, or you're testifying this week, and that's going to bring you relief that you're not expecting. Some of you are just genuinely just speaking up on something that's going to bring you relief because you've been holding it in. Some of you are receiving a higher feeling of confidence because of the thing that you've been going through for so long, that it's now you're starting to see some progress in a good way. Your confidence increases. Like you feel more alive. You feel, relieved. Like finally, this fresh start that you've been looking for. Tell me more about the sunrise. It's too many. You gotta create though. Not too many too. Patience. Creating with patience. Okay, I can see the story being told with that. Some of you have been patient with a project that you've been trying to bring into fruition. You may have asked for help recently, and now you're going to be receiving it. It says you're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It is a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. This is what I feel like either happens this week or you've done so recently, and this week you're getting the help that you've been asking for. Because I'm feeling people. I'm feeling people. And it may not necessarily be familiar people or people in your immediate circle. But connecting with these people is turning something around for you, or giving you the information you need to turn something around, or to move something forward, or get your business to go to another level or something like that. Lobster. Why is lobster here for pile 2? We have expand. This is a popular card. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Some of you, your finances are expanding this week by doing something out of your comfort zone, or doing something you're not used to. Some of you are receiving financial assistance from people that you wouldn't expect. There's just, whatever the outcome is, it's something either you wouldn't have thought of, or you wouldn't normally do, or you wouldn't have normally said, or just, people you wouldn't, like I said, wouldn't have thought of, or it happened in a way that you could have never imagined, or something like that. It's something that's different, very different for you. And like a lot of people, or let me say a lot of people. Doesn't necessarily have to be a lot of people, but there are people that are pertinent to your week's progress. They're helping you. They're helping you. You're getting a wish fulfillment. Something you've been wanting to know, or the result to an application, or something like that. Pile 2, what is going on? What is going on for the week ahead, next 7 to 10 days? Got the 9 of Swords. Give me a second here. What is going on for pile 2? We got the 4 of Wands. What is the challenge for pile 2? The Queen of Wands. What is the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? How many is that? 2? Okay. We'll take the 2. And what is the outcome? Okay. 8 of Swords. Give me an oracle message also for what's going on with pile 2's week ahead. Give me an oracle message for pile 2, please. Oracle message for pile 2. Thank you. Okay. So, you got see your seeds grow. Very interesting. Spring. see your seeds grow. This is the energy I was picking up with the Empress here. Creating something, bringing something into fruition, something you've been trying to manifest. Seeing your seeds grow. So that gives me seeing the results of something. The results of something that you have put work into. Or having a new perspective, a new way of doing it, a new level of it, something like that. So for what's going on, we have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. Very opposite energy. So something that you have been worried about is turning out wonderfully. You are going to be very happy, celebrating it. There's some sort of progress. It feels like in life, like when I say that, like you've been trying to buy a new house, or you've been building a new home and now it's finally ready to move in earlier than you expected. Signing a lease to an apartment you applied for, getting approved for it, something like that. Or I'm not really feeling a car. This feels more like a house with the Four of Wands. You're getting the answer that you've been wanting. You've been worrying about how it was going to turn out, how you were going to do it, how, when, why, what, You've been concerned, you've been worried. You've been all up in your head. You might have been having bad dreams, or you might have had dreams about how it was going to, the outcome of it. Either way, your challenge is the Queen of Wands. So your challenge, some of you, your challenge could be a person. Your challenge could be, especially if you're dealing with your family this week, like if you're taking charge and there's an older family member that's used to taking charge, but you're doing it this time or something like that, that could be a challenge for you. Some of you the challenge for you could be stepping into your power. Some of you, the challenge could be leaving a job and starting your own business, or leaving a job for your business. We'll take it, take it as it resonates. We'll get clarifiers. There are several messages here. All of them don't have to be for you. What do we have here? The advice. Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Do you believe in magic? Like they say you do. I don't know the words. But do you believe in magic? That's kind of what that gives me. Like your advice is not to self-sabotage your luck. It's almost like this is too good to be true, is what I'm feeling from y'all. This is way too good to be true. Something has got to be wrong. Don't self-sabotage. Believe in magic. Do you believe in magic? I wish I could remember the rest of the words. Somebody put in the comments if y'all remember it. Nine of Swords. Why is this here for power one? What's going on? Think of you. What do we have? Eight of Wands. Yes. This is why y'all gonna be celebrating. Y'all, you're getting the answer you've been waiting for. You're getting the results. You're getting the approval. And you manifested this. You did this. You did this. You the shit. You the shit. And you the shit. You did this. This is a manifestation of yours that is coming to fruition. As you started off with the wishbone. A wish is being granted. There is some outcome that you have been worried about that is turning out much better than you're expecting. And I feel like it's much better than some of you are even used to. You've just been disappointed a lot for some of you, I'm feeling. 4 months, any more? Oop. What was that, a Two of Cups? Uh-oh. Wait a minute now. Some of y'all might be moving in with your boo. Okay. I see you. Some of y'all may have been having relationship issues and you may have been worried about if y'all are going to break up or not. You definitely are not. Some of y'all moving in with your boo. That's like basically, this is the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups here. Some of y'all are getting engaged. Some of y'all could be just celebrating because y'all found out that you're having a baby together. You're getting ready to start a family, or maybe you got a grandbaby on the way. I don't know. Some of y'all are reconnecting with a boo that y'all had a very intense, a very fast connection with. A very passionate, a lot of sex. And it's like, y'all still love each other, but you're just not together. I don't know, maybe y'all weren't ready to be in a relationship. One person was, one person wasn't, something like that. I don't know. But there's no bad blood. And I feel like y'all might be connecting this week. But it feels like more on a serious note. When I say serious, like, you know, you always wish that y'all could be in a relationship and they actually want to be in a relationship. That could be where the I can't believe, you know, this is too good to be true happening energy could be coming from some of you. But you got a boo coming through. Some of y'all could be, I don't really feel, I feel the least people meeting someone new. But it is there. Some people are meeting someone new that you're going to click with immediately. Like it's going to be an immediate spark. But I feel the most that an existing connection, whether you're currently connected or not, I feel like you know each other already and there's a current connection that is evolving in some sort of way or reconnecting. See your seeds grow, you know? Something has already been planted. Queen of Wands. Why is this here for their challenge? Thank you. What do we have? The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Okay. So, for some of you, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries is coming in to speak with you to apologize. Now, these two could be related. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. This Four of Wands energy. This could be someone from your past coming in to apologize. I'm not sure why they're coming across as the Queen of Wands other than a description of the person. You know, they could be a divine feminine. I'm not really feeling that though. I'm not feeling the femininity of the Queen of Wands. I'm feeling the energy, like the person's coming in very confidently. They are sure of what they're saying. They mean what the fuck they're saying when they're coming in. When they say they're sorry, they're definitely sorry. This feels heavily like an apology of some sort. Now, for some of you, this could be a business that it's like either a business partner, you and a business partner had some sort of friction, and they're coming in to mend the relationship. Some of you could be having a very emotional conversation with your mother this week, or your grandmother. For some of you, the emotional conversation could be that they're giving you something that they, you know, I don't know, they didn't want to give you for a while, or maybe your relationship with your mom is not really in a good place, and that's why it's emotional. What else am I feeling with this Queen of Wands? Some of you are actually the ones going in to do the apology. Some of you are being brave enough to go do it. You're the ones going in to speak, and you're nervous about it. It's actually going to turn out way freaking better than you think. Way better. Like whomever it is you're going in to apologize or talk to, they've been waiting and wanting you for you to talk to you. They don't feel the way you think they feel. All right, what do we have here with the advice? The Seven of Swords and the... This is the don't self-sabotage pile. This is the advice. Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Don't psych yourself out. This goodness is for you. It's your time. This is your goodness. The goodness of God. It's, you know, you were not forgotten about. You were not forgotten about. I don't know who needs to hear that. Tell me more about the advice, please, for pile 2. Oh my God. What is this? The 9 of Swords? Yes. Yeah. So your worrying is where the self-sabotage is coming from. Your mind is very powerful. Your thoughts. Don't create against the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Don't force the wheel the other way. Get out of your head. Stop worrying. Oh, look, and I got the 3 of Cups right here. Co-creation. God is sending people. There are people coming in your life. Do not self-sabotage. Don't trap yourself with doubt, worry, fear, and anxiety. Damn it, I just dropped half of the deck. Give me a second. Okay. I got it. Also, while I was picking up the deck, I heard analysis paralysis. So don't get stuck in, you know, having choices. Don't forget to make a decision. Don't get stuck analyzing the pros and the cons and forget the most important part, and that is to actually make a step, to make a choice. You did have bravery here. You're being asked to make a choice in something that you have been procrastinating in or putting off. I feel like this week, a lot of you may make that choice. Although we have the outcome as the 8 of Swords. Let me see tell me why that's here for the outcome, please. I feel like you step into making some sort of decision. Give me the King of Swords for them. We got the Hierophant. Evolving, learning something. Moving beyond this self-entrapment. I want one more. Could I have one more for that? For the 8 of Swords. 7 of Cups, having emotions. Options. Give me one more. 3 of Cups. Oh, damn. Okay. So the 3 of Cups came out again. We got the 10 of Pentacles that came out on the top. I'm not taking all the rest of that, but end of something difficult. The King of Swords here. Wow, the 8 of Swords came out again. For some of you, this has to do with family. This has a lot to do with family and you stepping out on your own way in some type of way. But there are people coming in to assist you, to either show you or remind you, or you're learning about other options that you have, other ways of doing something. You're acquiring some sort of information that is assisting you. Something you didn't know or you didn't realize was that way. That's Taurus energy out there. Also, with the Empress out here, Taurus, that's more Taurus and Libra energy. What else we have? That's it. So y'all have a lot of minor arcanas, meaning a lot of things are happening in your world around you where your eyes can see. It's not happening in the quantum. There's tangible things happening this week, and you have a lot of control over it. You're your worst enemy. Your thoughts, your mind, your believing in magic, believing that good things happen to you every day, as they should. You know, expect good things to happen to you, because that's how you're made up. That's how your world is made up. Good things always happen to you regardless. There's nothing else to be thinking about. You are your worst enemy this week. So don't get stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in negative thoughts. Evolve past it, because there are opportunities coming. There are doors opening. This is a lot. I did not mean to get out of this. I got marriage. One of the cards that flipped out is y'all got marriage. Then you got the 2 of Cups with the 4 of Wands. So some of y'all can be getting engaged. You know, your partner wants to marry you and you're afraid. You immediately experience a sense of fear when I said the word marriage. Or you've been proposed to already and you've been in analysis paralysis. Some of you are stepping into a relationship, or you have the opportunity to step into a relationship that you might be nervous about doing that, but I feel like it's a good idea. I just feel like you need to take your time. Something's coming, and you are the only person that can fuck this up. Your thoughts. Don't self-sabotage. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Because this is your challenge, to stand in your power. But the Queen of Wands, she could also be a self-sabotager as well, because she can also be the type of person where I don't need anybody. I don't need nobody, and I don't need nothing. I don't need, you might be suffering in silence and wanting to fix everything on your own and not allowing yourself to receive the help that God is trying to send you. Some of you. We have Difficult Road. This is a very popular card. Came out in Pound 1 and last week. We have Stardom. This is like the Six of Wands. And we have the Ego Self. So this week you're getting out of your own way. You're definitely being advised to get out of your own way. See your seeds grow. Some of you are stepping into a higher status. You're being seen more. You may be opening up a YouTube channel or a podcast, or getting more attention at work, getting a promotion, having a publicized proposal is what I'm hearing for some of you. But whatever this difficult road that you've been on, you're evolving out of it. There is progress being made, and you need to start noticing the blessings that are happening around you every single day, because there's progress happening. Okay, Pal 2? I love this for you, and I love you for being here. Pile 3, beloveds, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isis Divine, and what is going on this week? That's what we're talking about. First off, if you are not a part of our family yet, though, go on and hit that subscribe button right now. Hit it. Okay. Just once, though. Just hit it once. Thank you. Become a part of our family. Okay. Now, y'all starting off with the Root of Air. Explore. This is the Page of Swords, traditionally. Then y'all got the Master number 33. Okay? So something like a major turnaround is happening for you this week. Something, I don't know, something like a new idea, a new perspective, a new way of seeing something. I don't know, it's like starting off something new, or progress in an idea you've already had. Some of you. But it's like you're learning something. You're receiving some sort of information, and what it has to do with, we'll go a little deeper. Let's get the tea leaves first. 4 messages for Pile 3. Like I told Pile 1 and 2, if y'all new here, I do close my eyes when I pull my tea leaves. I find it very entertaining. Ooh, y'all got 2 green ones. Pile 1 got 1, and I was like, ooh, I never pulled a green. And y'all like, shit, we gonna get 2. Okay. So maybe y'all like to, challenge yourselves. Maybe the type of person that likes to, if the best statistics is 1 out of 10, you want to do 3 out of 10 type shit. I don't know why I'm putting that there. Okay, we got career. So we might be talking about your career for some of you, or you're learning something. Some of you could be hearing about a new job. Some of you could be hearing back from an interview that you went on this week. We got funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay. I feel like some of you are learning something that has to do with, it's like it's been frustrating you because you haven't been able to figure out how to do something or how to move forward with something. Or you've been waiting on this job for a minute. Like you could have applied to a job for a minute a long time ago. And you haven't heard back yet. And you're going to hear back this week. We got love. Okay. So we got love and career. Interesting. And then we have dagger. Fears, worries, tense situations. So y'all have been worried about something. We have fears, worries, and period of frustration. And then other than that, it's just love and career. Some of y'all could be learning something about how somebody feels. Like you've had a period of frustration within your relationship, and someone's getting ready to come and pour out their feelings and tell you feelings that they have that you're not aware that they have, or you didn't know they felt this way about this thing. Let's get the clarifiers. Root of air. Okay, I'm not taking that. It said ask for help though. Give me a good shuffle for pile 2 or 3. Root of air. Tell me why that's here for pile 3 and what's happening. In their week. We got miracle. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. So I feel like this feels like miracles in the form of information. Like something, a piece of information that changes everything for you. Or, you know, it could be a piece of information that you got approved, or you got hired, or you got promoted. Or like I was talking about with the love, they, you know, expressing feelings that you just didn't know. Whatever it is, there's some sort of beautiful thing happening this week for you through you learning about something. Career. Tell me about the career for pile 3. Tell me about their career. What's going on with that? We got manifest. So y'all manifesting the job that you desire, the career that you desire, the financial moves, whatever it is that you've been manifesting with your career or you've been wanting to manifest, that's what's coming into fruition. You're manifesting the job. You're manifesting the promotion. You're manifesting the career move. That's what's happening with your career. So this is specific to you. Whatever you've been manifesting for when it comes to your career. Some of you could even be trying to manifest to evolve from your job to your business being your main source of income. So you could be finding out something that is helping you get closer to that goal this week. Let me see what else I'm hearing. Tell me more about funnel and for pile 3 in their week. What is going on for their week? Tell me more about funnel, please. What is going on with funnel? Okay. Thank you. Grounding. This is advice. You're being asked to ground yourself. You're spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. You are too much in your head. You're working against yourself by holding on to worry energy. There's something bringing in some sort of relief. You're learning something that's bringing in some sort of gradual relief. It may not be no huge, windfall of money or something big and dramatic. It's a small step towards the right direction. You just need to recognize it. You need to recognize the miracles that are happening. Staying in this negative energy, staying in this woe is me, or just worrying about the outcome is not, Eckhart Tolle says worry is a wasted energy. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't do anything. You know what it does do? It does do something. It does the entire opposite of what the fuck you really want to happen. That's what it does. Whatever you're worrying about, that's what's going to happen. The thing that you're worrying about happen is what you're manifesting to happen. So that's what you're bringing into fruition when we stay in that energy. And something is coming in this week to relieve you of this tense situation. And, you know, it's a blessing that you may not recognize, depending on, you know, what your perspective is. Perception. Perspective. One of them motherfuckers. Love. Tell me more about love for Pile 3. Allow. Well, this is very straightforward. Allow love into your life. Allow love to be shown to you. You deserve it. Some of you had a terrible relationship the last time. It ended terribly. It was terrible during it, and you have been guarded ever since. You've been afraid to try it again. Some of you have still been pissed, and it's like, fuck that, I ain't doing that no more. I got time for that. Which is, you could miss this blessing being in that energy. You're just too guarded, and you need to allow love into your life. You might be blocking yourself from receiving or from recognizing it. Something is coming in this week. It's just going to be up to you to recognize it. For some, it's love. For others, it's information. It's an answer to something you've been waiting on. An interview, request for promotion, something. An approval of some kind, a loan to start your business, something like that. Dagger. Tell me about this more worry energy. Oh my God. Definitely not doing that. I do believe I want this one though. Compassion. Show yourself compassion. Be kinder to yourself. Give yourself a break. Some of you might be judging yourself or you know, being too hard on yourself, not recognizing the progress that you're making because you just want to make more and more and more and more. What else came out? Receive, release, and pivot. Okay. So, be kinder to yourself. Release that energy of being a bully to yourself or judging yourself, criticizing yourself. Like I said, not giving yourself enough credit. You're doing great. Everything is as it should be, and there's something coming in this week that is bringing in more relief, some sort of miracle. What is going on for Pile 3? What is going on? Look, Ace of Swords. I told y'all some sort of new and you're learning something. Wow, and the 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and the 10 of freaking Pentacles. I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna be worrying about shit no more. What? That's what's happening this week. Okay. What is the challenge? What's the challenge for Pile 3? The Ace of Wands. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all got 2 aces. Wow. The new beginning is the challenge. Wow. Right up under allow. What's the advice? What's the advice for Pile 3? This is a beautiful reading. What is the advice? I got new beginnings like a mug and a huge financial increase in your money. What's the advice? The Chariot. Okay, that's like allow. Cancer energy there. And what's the outcome for Pile 3? Wow. The 5 of Swords. Surrendering. Okay. Definitely going to get quite a few clarifiers on that one. As the outcome, give me an oracle message to go with this for Pile 3. An oracle message. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I got the Sun on the bottom. Enjoy success and happiness. Enjoy success and happiness. What did we get? Trust your talents in changing times. Very appropriate. Trust yourself. That's all you got to do. What do we got on the bottom here? 9 of Wands. Been on this long journey. Okay. So what's going on is the Ace of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. You're learning something that has to do with the finances. Something financial you're trying to build. You have a money goal. You have a career goal. You wanted the promotion. You wanted something. Some of you could be learning about an inheritance from family. It may not necessarily be directly tied to a job. But the 10 of Pentacles is not no small amount of money. It's not a small financial upgrade. Y'all already got miracles. You got the Root of Swords. You might be learning about an inheritance you didn't know. This clarity, though, is very important because you got the Ace of Swords also. You started off with the Page of Swords. Like, your way of thinking and receiving some sort of information is very pertinent to your week. Your perception. This new idea that I believe you're starting to put into fruition this week, or you're receiving the idea or the money, the funnel, the channel, whatever it is that you needed to move forward with this idea. Your challenge is to move forward with the idea. Your challenge is the Ace of Wands. Your challenge is being presented with this opportunity and being afraid to take it, whether it's love or money. Because some of you could be presented with an opportunity to become a family, or at least to start working in that direction. And that makes you nervous. The advice is to go for it, to not hold back. The Chariot. There is a breakthrough in all of this. A financial breakthrough for some, a romantic breakthrough for others, a family breakthrough for others. Surrendering is the outcome. You're going to surrender to this situation by the end of the week. If you're fighting it to this point as you're listening to this reading right now, by the end of this week, you're going to be surrendering to it. And I think surrendering very happily. You're coming out on top also. You're coming out on top. You may sacrifice something, but what you're coming out with is much bigger than what you sacrificed. Let's get some clarifiers. Ace of Swords. Tell me more about that for the top 3. Why is that here for their week? Look, what the we talking about? The Sun. Happiness. Also abundance. Also family. Healing. There is a mental healing for some. Mental, emotional, meaning, you know, your thoughts created the emotion of worry. So there's going to be a healing of that. You're experiencing a healing from this. You're a healing from yourself. A healing for this situation turning out much brighter, much better than you expected. Much better, definitely much better than you've been worried about. I feel like this surrendering energy, a lot of you have done it, and that's why you're stepping into this newness. The outcome is also where you're starting off, so to speak. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, you're already starting off. This is the outcome because you're already here. You've already surrendered, and now you're just coming out on top. Because the surrender and the result of the surrendering may not necessarily happen at the same time. If you know, you know. 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about this moolah. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. So some of y'all have been worried about your finances or worried about having the money to do something. And you're coming out of that. You're like moving out of this lack. For those of you who this is about love, you're moving out of feeling abandoned. Your last relationship could have abandoned you. This person that's coming back could have ghosted you. That's for some. I don't know where that was random. But you could have felt ghosted by someone. I'm really picking up heavily that a lot of you could have felt abandoned by your previous partner or ex-husband, ex-wife, something like that. Some of you, your partner could have abandoned you and the children, and you've been raising the kids on your own. You could be having financial issues and have given up on love, especially being a single parent. And that's why the Ace of Wands is a challenge for you. I feel money a lot with this. Like you're being replenished. That's the word I just heard, replenished. There's a replenishment happening this week for things lost. Ace of Wands. Tell me more about that for Pile 3. Or is that the challenge? Help us understand the challenge, please. The moon, really? Okay. I can actually see that. Following your intuition could be the challenge. Not trusting yourself. Wow, where did I say that? Trust your talents in changing times. This is why the moon clarifier makes sense. Trust your talents in changing times. You trusting yourself is the challenge. Trusting what you're hearing. Trusting your gut. Trusting your inner voice. Trusting your ancestors. Trusting your guides. Your spirit guides. Your angels. Whomever it is that walks with you. You. Trusting yourself. That's the challenge. Trusting that this is a good thing. Trusting that this is a new beginning that you're going to enjoy. That you're going to be passionate about. That is going to be productive. It's going to fill your spirit. The Chariot. Tell me more about this advice. The Seven of Wands. Allowing the breakthrough to happen. The Seven of Wands. You're too guarded. Those of you who, some of you are too guarded when it comes to love. And your advice is to allow this breakthrough to happen. Some of you are receiving a new car. Side note, I don't know where that came from, but you're getting a new car from someone, and you need to trust the gift. Trust that it's a gift from God. Some of you are in a, or will be in a, this is too good to be true. This kind of sounds like Pile 2 a little bit. Too good to be true energy. Some of you are not allowing your miracles. I picked that up with the miracles card. Like a lot of you may not necessarily be noticing the miracles that are happening around you already. And that might cause you to miss more that is actually happening. But I feel like this is a reversed Seven of Wands. Like there's too much boundaries. There's no balance. The boundaries have become a wall, an impenetrable wall that nobody, including God himself, can break down. And you need to make some room. Allowing is your challenge. This is what you need to, this is your advice. As it has, I want to say I felt like it was advice here. This one and this one. Allow these breakthroughs into your life. Tell me about the Five of Swords, please. Thank you. We got the Ten of Swords. Wow. We have the Nine of Swords. We're progressing. Look at this progression here. This is beautiful. We're progressing from the Nine of Swords energy, which is this worry, tension, energy, to the Ten of Swords, ending this mental struggle, ending this negative thinking, putting an end to this difficult situation that you have been replaying in your head over and over again of the different ways that it can go wrong. Ending that and manifesting from a surrendered place, from a place where you have surrendered to your situation. And manifesting from there, and learning your inner strength from there, using your power from that place, and creating happiness from there, creating stability from there, believing in your manifestation powers. You got the Magician and you got Manifest. Okay, so there is something coming to help you, something coming to bring this Sun energy, but it's an offer. It's not an automatic. It's something that you have to allow in order to receive. You can't talk against it with negative self-talk or with this energy. You must progress from this worrying and tensions and nightmares and staying up all night and, oh my God, wondering the worst case scenario, and progress to the completion of that, to letting go, to evolving beyond that, ending that, and standing up as the creator of your world. You're coming out on top. This is the outcome of your week. You're coming out on top as long as you don't self-sabotage with your thoughts, with negative thoughts. That's the only thing that can stop this. It's the only thing that's in your way. Being too guarded, thinking of every bad way this could possibly go wrong. Oh, the last time this occurred, it did this, that, and the other, so there's no way it can do it this time. You know what I mean? Reliving the past and fucking up your future by still living in the past, or by trying to bring the past with you. Other than that, there are huge opportunities for you. Like huge opportunities. There's new beginnings, new in relationship and business, interestingly enough. In the way you think and the way you feel, the way your desire, your drive, your passion, your finances also. There's a total increase or evolvement from a 5 to a 10. You did it twice. You did it in money and you did it in your thinking. You go from a 5 of Swords to a 10, from a 5 of Pentacles to a 10. Like, there is so much evolving here in all areas of your life. It's mainly love and money, or love and career, however you want to see that. But there are miracles happening. All you got to do is recognize them and allow them. Allow this goodness into your life. Some final messages for pile 3. What did we get? Oh, we got 2. Let me get one more. Oh, we got new territory. Y'all definitely are stepping into some new beginning. New beginnings. Follow your intuition. Listen to your, oh my God, and we have true love. True love. New territory. Some of you are meeting someone new or getting an offer for someone you already know. Trust it. Don't run. Don't run. Authentic living. It's real. You be your true self and you will attract someone who is in alignment with that. Don't worry. Allow this goodness into your life. You're the only thing that could stop this. There's someone new coming in when it comes to love for some of you. And this is your person. This is a soulmate. This is someone that you're going to enjoy, someone that is safe. Trust your intuition. It doesn't, just trust your intuition. You'll know. When I say there's someone coming in, it doesn't have to be the very next person that hollers at you. Because if that, that nigga at the store, standing at the stove with a 40 in his hand, leaning on his car and trying to holler at you, that's not the love of your life. That might not be him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it might be. Who knows? I ain't judging at all. I'm just saying, use your intuition. There's your true love, your match is trying to make their way to you. You're just too guarded, so they haven't been able to reach you. Open up and allow. Surrender. You're manifesting the career as you desire it also. There are so many messages here. Take them as they resonate for you. This is an awesome week. I love you for being here. Enjoy your week.